part 45 on the Mongrel. Alright, so I've looked through all the comments on the paint video, and the majority vote was for the second option, which was the lighter paint on the inside with the green on the outside, which I'm happy with that. A few other people said that I should do the cage, the dark colour paint, and the inside the lighter paint, and then the outside green. I think that would look really good, but that's going to be a lot more work for the chap who's painting it. So yeah, we're going to go for the lighter grey with the green on the outside, so I think it's going to look awesome. I just had a massive delivery of all the fiberglass for the car. So first job is going to be to offer the doors up, check they fit well, and get them bolted on. Alright, this is everything that I've stripped out of the old doors. I've cleaned it all up, sort of oiled the bits that need oiling and got it all freed up and working. So I'll show you the door. So these are the doors, nice and light. All this fiberglass came from old Ford Autos. I'll put their link in the description. They make fiberglass parts for pretty much all the old school Fords. So go check them out if you need any fiberglass. First impressions is it all looks good, but won't really know until we try and fit it on the car. So these need all the holes drilled in for all the hinges, and I've got to cut the inner panel out to fit the roll cage. So I'll do that bit first, and then we can get all the hinges fitted up. Like a Golf. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this cutout, because I don't really want to, I think that looks pretty unfinished like that. So what I might do is make like a half-size door card, just like a strip of aluminium with a fold in it underneath, and then maybe some bead rolling in it, and then that will sort of finish this off. I just spent the last almost 2 hours completely trawling the whole workshop for these 8 bolts. I even emptied all my scrap bin out all over the floor, emptied every bucket with bolts in out. It's the remaining door bolts so I can put the other door on. Obviously put them in a safe place, put them in one of these little pots, and then it was like wedged at the back of that shelving unit over there. So the best thing to do is not ever put anything in a safe place, because you never remember where the safe place is, if you're like me. Right, that's both doors fitted. Really happy with the way they fit. All the mechanisms are working nicely. I was a little bit worried about fiberglass doors, because with a steel door, like you can have a steel door that is a really bad fit and you can just bend it into shape and get it to fit really well. Whereas fiberglass, if it's not a good fit from the start, you're kind of a bit screwed with it. And I've seen some really bad fiberglass doors, so I'm really happy with these. They're just as good a fit as the steel doors. And yeah, I'll show you the wings. So this is the wings. They're nice and thick. But yeah, you get the idea. Alright, so I need to get this thing off the jig before I can get the front in place. So what I'm going to do is clear a load of space over there and drag the whole car over that side of the workshop, and then drop it down onto the axle stands. But I'm going to just flip it over a few more times, blast every last bit of the sand out of all the chassis legs, and just make sure there's nothing else that it's going to be easier to do whilst it's on the jig before I take it off. You probably remember my little headrest bracket to mount to the seat. After I made the video making that, a few people pointed out that the mounts for the top are supposed to be underneath the harness holes. So I'm going to cut this off, and then it just needs to be mounted underneath. But now I've got my CNC plasma. Obviously I'm not going to keep that bracket. I'm going to make something a bit cooler, but we just need to, you know, do the same thing underneath. This is why it's important as a man to never read the instructions. It says here about mounting it in brackets below the shoulder belt openings. So had I read the instructions to start with, then, you know, I wouldn't get to do the job twice, so where would the fun be in that? So this is the bracket. This is going to be a fold line along here, and then this little piece will sit like that, obviously in the fold, just in the middle, and that little bit of weld around the cage. So what I've just learned there is to do a fold on 5mm. You need a slot bigger than just the sort of width of the plasma cut, because it's pinching the two together and splitting the steel. It's not giving it enough space to bend without splitting. So if I'd done that slot maybe like 2mm, I think that probably would have just been enough to allow that to fold without splitting. But it's not going to be an issue because we're going to weld it up anyway. Gone a little bit over. So that's how that's going to sit. And it's going to go under the bar this time. So that'll sit under the bar, slots there. Sliders for a little bit of adjustment on the seat. 40mm of adjustment. There you go. You would almost think that was a folded bracket. So this is cut out of 5mm plate because that's all I had. The other piece was done out of 3mm, but with all the cutouts, doesn't really weigh much. So that's it, weld that on, job done. Another one on the other side for the passenger seat. Nice to finally have it off the jig, so you can climb in it without it rocking about. I decided against doing any wax oiling because quite a few people said that the painter would hate me if I put wax oil anywhere near it before it was painted. So all this fibreglass was bought with money from the Feed the Mongrel thing that I set up. And still lots more parts to get, so if you are interested in having your name on the car, then link in the description to that. As well as getting your name on the car, when this car is finished, me and my brother are going to make a video similar to the video that we did for my last project, which if you haven't seen that, I'll put a link at the end of the video or in the description. And everyone that's got their name on the car is also going to get their name in the credits on the video. So yeah, everyone that supports the build through that and everyone that supports me on Patreon, if it wasn't for those two things, then I wouldn't even be able to still be doing this. So that really is a massive help to the build and also to me trying to make YouTube a full-time thing. So yeah, thanks for all the support. Thanks to everyone that's subscribed. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And I should have some new merchandise up for sale hopefully quite soon. Yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Just watching. See you on the next one.